My name's Sam Fisher. I am the creative director of Anomalous Visuals and A-Space, the studio that we're in, and I am a multidisciplinary artist. I create digital moving image and still image, and as well as taking that into a live context, so installations and live visuals for clubs and festivals and bands. So the first year of Noise that I submitted, I believe, was the first year of the festival, and I was a student. I was studying at London College of Fashion, studying fashion photography. I was raised by a strong, independent mother who always told me that you can do anything you put your mind to, and I'd always wanted to do fashion photography from a very young age. About 14, I got my first subscription to Vogue. I remember liking the concept about making noise about young creatives, and I think it's a really simple idea, but it's what we all need to do. We need to champion and support younger creatives to bring the creative industry in this country to the forefront and make it a key part of the economy. I think the experience I got through Noise, both as an artist, a selected artist, and the work that I've done in subsequent years, it gave me the confidence to go to clients. It gave me the confidence to stand my ground on money, on how much I can charge for things. Noise was the first time I was ever exhibited publicly, so we were exhibited in Magma Gallery. It was just a fascinating evening full of really interesting creatives from all over the country. And I think that was the key. It was really refreshing to have creatives from around the country, especially through the Midlands and the Manchester area, coming to London and showing their work on an equal field. And I think it made the show much more diverse, and it had a broader aesthetic because of the broader range of creatives involved. I want to do things differently, and I want to change how I work, and I think that Noise does that as a default by supporting young creatives and allowing them to become who they want to become. I guess it's the basic of having been supported. I want to continue supporting. I think that with very little effort from myself or the collective that I run or the space that I run, from very little energy out, we can get a lot back from supporting young people. I teach a course called Widening Participation, which is about giving students who have got no history of further education in their family an extra course to try and give them the advantage on their UCAS application into university. It's a harsh industry, I won't lie. It's not an easy thing to do, and you have to be prepared to work for years for not a lot and very hard and still feel like you're not really getting there. But to me, I think the thing I'm learning at the moment is two things. Is that it's a journey and that there is no end point. No matter what you feel, if you don't feel like you've got to where you want to, then even when you get there, you'll want to go somewhere else. So the kind of realising that you don't finish this, that it's a continuous life journey. And then the other thing, which is I think what Noise does especially, is linking with people, connecting with people. It's called networking. Really, it's a very simple concept. Be a good person, turn up on time, do a good job, be professional, and follow up. Follow up the email, chase that person, get for your friends to find out if they know someone who can help you, and just use your network, which might just be your friends at the moment, to go one network out, and then when you go one beyond that and beyond that. I think this oversaturation of numbers of people in the creative industry means that actual opportunities in placements or with clients, those are more limited. So it's a balancing act of working within this very fast-moving tech world where you can accelerate yourself further along the line quite quickly if you're clever with it, but also having to deal with a very saturated market. It's a very, very overpopulated place to be. The arts are going to continue to get cut with public money, so I think it's the job of the private sector, and I guess within that I count individuals and I count other creatives who've had their opportunity. It's their chance and their obligation to support things like Noise and to support anything that's giving a nurturing space to young creatives to learn who they are and to learn their skill set. I think being a creative, to me, we should have more apprenticeship schemes and less internships. I think learning a craft, learning a trade, which is what photography is or graphic design is, then you should learn it from someone who's done it for a long time. And that doesn't necessarily always happen in the education system. Sometimes you're taught by someone who had a career, but actually now just teaches and has done for 20 years. And the horrible phrase, those who can't teach, has a grounding in some reality. I say that as someone who teaches, and knowing the cohort of teachers around me, there are lots who have had their career and now just do this, along with a few freelance bits, whereas I believe that myself, my business partner Anthony, and other people who are inside their career but still teaching because they want to, not because they need to, those people are the ones who make real differences.